come anytime you want to. You don't have to buy any. If you want to leave a donation in the box out there, that's fine. So we're selling the stuff, and if you want to make a personal donation, that's great. Okay. Being here tonight is talking about the Armed Forces Remembrance Day. This is the 6th year that the commission putting it on along with the city. And so far we've had some very, very good turnouts. Now, this is just a little reminder for everybody that's here in case you got the wrong information. All invited guests will be inside City Hall at 10:45. They will receive the flower, whatever you call that, boutonniere or something, you know, and a yellow bow that we pass out to everybody for veterans. You'll line up inside City Hall in the atrium, and you'll be escorted out by the Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and you'll be seated properly. The seats will be reserved. I've been told that the city council is coming, except somebody will be out of town, Eddie will be out of town, and you'll be out, okay? So anyway, you'll have a seat. Now, it was brought to my attention that, and I even cracked my head against the wall, and I didn't think of this. Somehow I just probably forgot. I was told, and I hope this happens, that there's 4 veterans coming, special veterans. To me, they are very special. 99 years old, 98 years old. We've got one here today that's sitting in the audience that's 96 years old. And I think the other one was 97. So we got 96, 97, 98, and 99 coming. If they show up, and I hope they do. I know that I don't think that they could be walking too far, so I requested Guido from the Public Works that see if he can confiscate a golf cart. And so when they come, we should put them in a golf cart and bring them up to where they're seating at, or anybody else that needs help. That is something that we haven't done, and I apologize for that because I know there's a lot of people hurt that can't walk, and I'm one of them. So maybe they could give me a golf cart too, I don't know. But anyway, that's what we're planning on. And they'll sit together, we'll recognize them. They're all World War II vets. The one we have sitting in the audience tonight is 14 years in the Coast Guard, World War II. And a couple of them, I was told, that served in World War II and Korea. So I hope they can make it. Rededicating Holly's monument. Jack, making sure that that's being moved. And thank you for all the people that donated to that too. I don't know personally who you are, but I thank you very much. And at that time we'll have somewhere in the program rededication, and the mayor will just give us a few words in rededicating. And then that'll be that. Holly's mother will be here. I am also told that the lieutenant that was in charge with Holly's platoon or regiment, that he is coming down from Marquette. He himself and some of the boys that were in the unit made a big donation for this monument. Those I know because I was told that, but I didn't know the names. So they will also be recognized. Holly's mother will be recognized. I want her to come up and speak, along with the commanding officer, and maybe if some of the service people are with them, that they can come up and, you know, just stand with them. Somewhere in the program, after all the speeches are taken care of, the mayor and I will pass out the coins that we will be giving, along with the mayor's proclamation or certificate of Desert Shield, Desert Storm. And if anybody in the audience here in the TV area, that all Desert Storm and all Desert Shield veterans are invited. It does not mean that you had to be overseas. We do not want to disrespect anybody. Anybody who was in time of that service is a veteran, and they will receive a coin and a proclamation certificate from the mayor. Now, as it was stated, I knew sooner or later we were going to run out of luck. But the he's gonna come. What we're hoping on is that it comes in the afternoon. And I don't think that we're gonna be too lucky because you can only be lucky for so long, you know. But if that happens, we will have to hold it inside here, and that means that the whole program will change. We're waiting until tomorrow to see for sure before we cancel the bands, cancel the choir, and anybody else that I can't think of right now. The bugler will be here, but the bagpiper will be here also. I think that's it, the two bands and the choir, right? So we're gonna wait till tomorrow and give them a call. I don't wanna wait till Friday night, say you can't come, and they can't get a hold of everybody. Next thing you know, you got time to hear it. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, again, there'll be food, water. I think there's chips and stuff also. It's all free. Only thing is, there'll be a donation can where they have the hot dogs and everything. And that donation, you can donate if you want, if you don't matter. But all donations are going to the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. We do this every year for them. We help them raise a little bit of money for their programs or for uniforms or whatever it may be. And for the last 5 years, so they've made out pretty good, which I'm glad to tell you that. What else? I know there's something I'm going to miss, but I'm just hoping and praying right now. I don't pray that much, but when I do, I don't get answers right away neither. But anyway, everybody show up. It's still going to happen. We're still going to have it whether rain or shine. And hope everybody has a good time. Now, before I close, I want to say something in regards to the police chief. This lady probably has her hands full with the city of Taylor, or any woman is a police chief. We've seen what happened to the United States last couple months, last couple years. And she's taken it upon herself to make sure that everybody here is safe. The coin was given to her on behalf of the commission and the museum for us to say thank you to her and her police officers for what they've done. And I really appreciate it. But you know, I never thought that I'd be up here thanking a police chief. Because when I was growing up, it wasn't very happy. The 40s and the 50s were good. God, they were great. You know, you fought, you fought with your hands. You sang on the street corners, a cappella, doo-wop. But in Detroit, on Burnham Highway, between Central and Springwells and Lawndale, that was a little rough. And back then, you had policemen walking the beat. 2 cops go up one side, and then later on, they had 4. 2 cops come down the other side. But all of us guys and young kids at the time, we stand on the corner, right in front of old John's hot dog stand. And we'd be standing there, and the cops would come up and say, well, you better not be here in 10 minutes, because I'll be back. And we said, well, that's how long it's going to take him to get to Central and come back on the other side. Because they had to go from Central all the way to Patton Park, turn around and come back up. So when we see him coming up the other side, well, we said, okay, let's move a little bit. Then we walk away. They go by, we go back over there. But the whole story is this. We didn't move when we first found out about this. And we'd stand there by the parking meters, and all of a sudden they'd be coming by, hi guys, and all of a sudden you'd be down on your knees. Wow, what the heck happened? Well, that was a Billy Club introduction. The Billy Club introduction says, you know where you're standing now? Get out of here. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and we respected the law enforcement, and I still respect them to this very day. And believe me, Chief, you're doing a tremendous job, and we really appreciate it. So in closing, thank you again for letting me say a few words over the 3-minute limit. There was no everybody can attend come Saturday, please come on down. Show your support for the veterans, deceased veterans, and the people, the veterans that are in the service now. And again, like Jack mentioned about the flags, we put out the flags 3 times a year: Memorial Weekend, 4th of July, and Veterans Weekend. We put them out on a Friday, this Memorial, and on a Tuesday we'll pick them up. It's the day after Memorial. And then I understand that the 4th of July is on a Friday this year. We'll put them out on a Thursday, and we'll pick them up on a Monday. We don't want to mess up anybody's long weekend if we can help it. If anybody wants to volunteer for that, please come on down, because we need it. There's 3 cemeteries, with everything is laid out for you, with the flags on. Just don't go to the wrong cemetery, that's all. But I know people have, but, you know, I'm not going to say too much about that anymore, because that's a nice talking part. Anyway, thank you very much.